When Ruben Amorim arrived at Old Trafford, I was enthused by his understanding and respect for the history of this football club. When he told the world that the players should all know about our history, it told me that he understands what truly makes Manchester United Football Club unique. But I do wonder how many of today's richly rewarded players genuinely value what their predecessors gave to this football club. I do feel that money and personal fame is the biggest motivation for the modern day footballer. And it's that selfish hunger above fighting for the future of Manchester United that I believe has contributed greatly to the decline of the world's most talked about football club. With the transfer window closed, it feels symbolic of our current decline that homegrown star Marcus Rashford is now on loan at Aston Villa. Whether that's purely down to Rashford losing his hunger and desire to make Manchester United great again, whether it's a consequence of Ruben Amorim not seeing Marcus having a role in his new vision for Manchester United, or whether it's down to Jim Ratcliffe simply wanting to trim our wage bill, the fact remains our most successful academy graduate since the class of 92 has fallen by the wayside. And the timing could not be more poignant. This is the week when United fans from all around the world gather in Munich for the anniversary of the air crash of 1958, when 8 Busby babes perished and a total of 23 people lost their lives. On Sunday, I watched on at Old Trafford as 2 current academy youngsters spoke about why the football club will never die. Their beautifully scripted words gave me hope that somehow this football club will again overcome one day.
Munich and what followed showed that whatever does happen at this club, it will always go on, because of that belief in young players.
And because of that Jimmy Murphy spirit, now and forever, because that's United.
It was Jimmy Murphy's fighting spirit that kept the red flag flying after Munich, helped by the grit and determination of Munich survivors like Harry Gregg, Bill Folkes and Bobby Charlton. Along with a squad of academy kids and emergency signings, United rose from the ashes. 67 years later, that never say die devotion is honoured by an incredible annual pilgrimage to the crash site in Trudering. While I can't be there personally this year, I will be there in spirit, along with those among our global support who respect our history and our legacy. Last year I travelled to Munich from Malta with members of the world's oldest Manchester United supporters club. We were joined by Mike Phelan and a delegation from the football club. The story behind this annual pilgrimage will be told in an upcoming documentary as soon as I get the funding I need to complete my production. Along with fans from all around the world, our loyal followers from Malta are again heading back to Manchester Platz. Today, on the 66th anniversary of their supporters club being founded, the Maltese delegation are already in Munich ahead of Thursday's memorial service in Trudering. Over the years, I've met some remarkable United fans in Munich. And as I can't personally be there myself this year, I'm going to share some of my Munich memories in this short tribute to the flowers of Manchester.
You know, I appreciate it when I play, even more so now that I retired, and you know, I'm doing it from a different point of view now. You know what I mean? I'm an ambassador for the football club, and I see the game in a totally different way. When I'm playing, I'm trying to concentrate on football. But now coming away from it and doing this, yeah, I appreciate it even more.
And when you were playing, you won the treble, of course. Were you inspired by the history of Manchester United?
You've got to be. You've got to be. I mean, to play for such a great football club, you've got to be inspired by the history of the football club, because, you know, you want to achieve as much as you can do. You know, there's great players gone before me, there'll be great players that go after me. But to just be involved in Manchester United history, you know, I'm very, very proud of that.
I always believe that Sir Alex Ferguson always used that to inspire the players, because he made sure all the players that came to Old Trafford understood that history.
You have to, and I think to succeed at such a fantastic club as Manchester United, you know, you got to understand the history and the fabric of the football club. So for me personally, yeah, like I said before, it's a great honour. It's a great honour that I'm here. And such a, I'm not going to call it a tragic day, because it was tragic then, but it grows more and more. The legacy of the football club grows more and more. And I think to be involved in it and to be involved in the history and the fabric, you know, is a great feeling.
And I think this sort of pilgrimage has to be passed on to our children and the next generation, because I always felt that if you are a Man United supporter, you have to visit Munich. It's an experience that is very hard to explain unless you are here.
How far have you come to be here today? We came from Santa Barbara, California. My religion's Manchester United. I've come to visit my family. So, well, my son was born in Manchester, but 4 years old when we went there. He's here with me, so it's all good.
We won the league, we won the cup, we did CRM2. And when we win whatever this year, sing this song to you.
We're proud that we support Manchester United. Till we die.
This is a song with a tune to the Christmas alphabet. Okay. We were sang in the 50s by Dickie Valentine. And it goes something like this.
Dickie Valentine.
Capital C for Johnny Carey, who we regret to say is gone. H is for the hardest shot, remember Gunner John. R is for our Roger, who will carry off the cup. I is for the highest in the league, that's where we'll finish up. S is for the speed in which we move the ball. T is for Tommy Taylor, the greatest of them all. M is for Matt Busby, who rarely spends his cash. A is for Al Clark, who writes a load of trash. S is for the super team, 2 points they rarely drop. And that is why United always finishes at the top.
It's important that we remember Munich, that we never forget, not just to honour the fallen heroes and all 23 people who died here in Munich. Our past inspires our future. It makes us stronger. It's why there's a special meaning when our fans sing, "We'll never die."
We'll never die, we'll never die. We'll keep the red flag flying high. 'Cause Man United will never die.